It's nestled in the South Pacific. On the island of Java is the megacity of Jakarta. It is the capital of Indonesia and the third largest urban area on Earth. Jakarta and the surrounding area is home to more than 24 million people. Facing annual floods, daily gridlock, and a sea of humanity, Jakarta is planning big. A massive infrastructure program is currently underway to pave the way to the future and reinvent the city. Jakarta has less land area dedicated to roads than almost any other megacity, just 6.2%. Cities like New York, Tokyo and Singapore have upwards of 15 to 20%.
So, it's almost impossible to widen the streets to the right or to the left of it, because that would entail taking over land from the public.
To meet this challenge, a unique solution. Build the elevated roads from above. Known as a girder launching system, the temporary structure is erected above the road deck. Each 40-meter segment of the roadway is lifted beneath the scaffolding and rolled into place. Then lowered on the piers. When complete, the scaffold is rolled over the next section. The process begins again. Jakarta is planning to add over 60 kilometers of elevated roadway throughout the city, much of it using this method, including highways, toll roads, and portions of an outer ring road. Potential solutions across, above, and around Jakarta.
This launcher system is one of the available options to move girder blocks on the bridge. This system is applied whenever the workspace is limited. It's also safer security-wise. There are no obstructions in the land beneath.
This is the Jakarta Railway. 6 lines make their way from the suburbs to downtown. 150 kilometers of track, carrying almost 500,000 passengers each day. Sugianto is one of them. He rides Jakarta's railway to the city each morning, and every night he takes it home. And his daily commute involves a daily fight for space.
There are plenty of the good and the bad. The good is that it's fast, cheap, without obstructions. The bad is like right now when we're all piled up.
And flying in the face of obvious danger and the fact that it's illegal, hundreds more clamor to the roof for space. But despite this, the trains remain the most efficient choice in Jakarta.
With other modes of transport, you have to take 2 to 3 vehicles. To get from home to work typically takes 2 to 3 vehicles, but only 1 with the train. It's also very cheap.
And it's getting better. Jakarta is expanding the system with newer train cars, and more of them.
Well, there certainly have been changes. Before, they didn't have the air-conditioned economy cars. Before, the express trains were rare. So, in the last 15 years, there have been improvements.
It's all part of an ongoing effort to expand the transportation system. But more importantly, Jakarta is working to integrate its network into one cohesive unit. Cars, buses, rail. And soon, something they've never had. A mass rapid transit system.
There will be many choices for us to commute to work from home. There will be other modes of transportation to help us out. The public will definitely benefit with the presence of MRT.
Few people have thought more about an MRT than this man. Tribudi Raharjo is the director of Jakarta's mass rapid transit.
Jakarta needs MRT for a few reasons. Primarily, a few studies have cited that by 2020, Jakarta will be stuck if no attempts are made to improve the transportation system.
In 2011, the first phase of the MRT will break ground. Modeled off existing systems in Asia, the MRT is designed to relieve congestion in the city. Raharjo's job is not only to build it, but to get people on board.
MRT is aimed for motorists of private vehicles to one day make the switch to taking MRTs.
And to entice motorists to desert their cars in favor of the new system, Jakarta must plan big. The first phase of the MRT will have one line. Extending north-south, it will run along 22 kilometers of track, with 21 stations, 7 elevated, and 14 underground. 6 car trains, each able to carry 1,500 passengers, will run every 5 minutes, for a total daily capacity of 350,000 passengers. The second phase will run east-west, covering 87 kilometers with 48 stations. The final MRT plan will interconnect highways, the rail system, 15 corridors of busway, and a planned monorail. An integrated network linking every corner of the city.